guys, my name is Megan and today I have my May TBR for you. Okay, so this TBR is going to include my vacation reading. Oh, and before I get started on my books, I just want to say I will probably be taking a day off from posting while I'm on vacation just because I'm probably going to be busy. And if you want to know what I'm reading anytime, check out my Instagram account. I'm always on there posting book reviews and you can always find out what I'm reading from there. So the first three books that I'm going to include in this TBR are the books that I'm reading on vacation, which is the Becca Cooper trilogy, so Becca Cooper Terrier, Bloodhound, and Mastiff. So these are books set in Tortall. These are set about 200 years before the Song of the Lioness quartet, following Becca Cooper, who is George Cooper's ancestor. So these are kind of like a police procedural set in the medieval style fantasy kingdom, and I loved these books the first time I read them. And I can't wait to get back into them. So these are going to be super fun on a road trip. It's going to be a long one. We're road tripping to Disneyland and Vegas, so definitely going to need something to occupy my mind. When I get back from vacation after I've read those books, the book that I'm planning to read first would be Heart of Iron. So this was the March Owl Crate book of the month. So this follows 17-year-old Anna, who is discovered by this crew of like scruffy space pirates, and she's found on this like abandoned, damaged spacecraft with an android, and basically they raise her as one of their own. And when she's older, the android that has basically been her companion forever is starting to deteriorate and go downhill, so she steals these coordinates to an abandoned spacecraft in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of space. Basically, a boy beats her to the spacecraft, also looking for these kinds of strange parts that he needs. And then something, of course, goes wrong and they kind of team up. And I'm super excited to read this book. And I love the purple sprayed edges of this book. And I seriously cannot wait to get into this book. It's going to be really, really good. The next book that I'm planning to read in May is The Alchemist Bloom. So this follows Ari, and basically Ari lives in this kingdom where dragons are real and they can shapeshift into humans, and basically the dragons rule this land, and people like Ari who are alchemists buy and sell dragon organs. So they basically will kill dragons to get the organs that are magical from them and sell them on this like black market. And there's this kind of like conspiracy to overthrow the Dragon King, so that I'm super excited about, and I want to see how the alchemy and dragons and magic all kind of mixed together with like the steampunk elements that this story looks to have. So the next book that I'm planning to read is one that kind of kicked off my wanting to reread all of my Tamora Pierce books, and that would be Tempest and Slaughter by Tamora Pierce. See, this is the newest addition to the Tortallin saga. So this follows Aram Draper, also known as Mayor Salmalin, later on in the other Tortallin books. This is kind of how he got his start to being one of the greatest mages in the history of the Tortallin books. And this follows him from the age of probably about 10 with his two best friends, Ozorn and Varys. Ozorn eventually becomes the Emperor of Carthag and wants to incarcerate Nymeria for unknown reasons, which I'm hoping will be illuminated in this book. This book is going to be so amazing. I really don't want to know too much going into this. I know this focuses on Aram and his friends as they go into school and start learning magic, and that's about all I want to know before I hit this book, because I know I'm gonna love it already because it's a Tortallin novel, so I'm gonna love it no matter what. I cannot wait to start reading this. This is like the entire reason behind why I started rereading all of my Tamora Pierce books. The last book that I'm planning to read in May is This Adventure Ends. This is a contemporary novel written by Emma Mills, who also wrote Foolish Hearts, which was one of my favorite books of this year. So I figured I'd pick up another one of her works. So this kind of follows Sloane as she moves from New York to Florida, and she kind of falls in love with this group of friends, and there's all sorts of like different layers and tragedies and secret codes, and kind of leads her into this relationship with these people, and it's going to be life-changing for her. And I'm hoping this is going to be as funny and cute, and I think I saw a review for this one that said it was kind of sad, so I'm really looking forward to digging into more of Emma Mills' works. Kind of excited to get into this because I wanted to get into more contemporary books this year, and this will definitely fit the bill for that. Alright, so that is everything that I'm planning to read in May, plus the books I'm planning to read on vacation. What are you guys planning to read this month? Let me know down below. And if you guys haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. You can also hit the notification button to get notifications when I post a new video. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you want to follow me on social media, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys!